Today we're going to look at a very simple drill that's actually going to help you to keep the ball lower. So a lot of the time on the TrackMan machine, one of the first things we look for when people come to us and say, look, I'd like to maximize my distance, is the ball spin. So that's how much spin or backspin are you putting on your golf ball. So especially with golfers playing in the wind, trying to hit their irons below the wind, you really need to be able to control the spin. So the clubs that you use, the grooves even that you use, and the balls that you use, obviously we can fit those to a degree. But after that, it's down to you and your golf swing to how much you can control your spin in the wind. So here's a great easy drill for you to practice to help you get started. Go ahead and stick a stick in the belt loops like so. First thing that we're going to look to see is that setup position, we don't see a high right hip. From this position here, it's very, very difficult to get a good load into the backswing. We'll often see golfers go particularly high here with the right hip at the top from people that have started in this position where this is a little bit higher. So what we like to see is that this would be neutral or even a little bit higher this side here, and you can see what I'm doing. So I'm almost sort of tilting my hips slightly. You'll notice it changes the spine angle from a neutral position and tilts it slightly away from the target at address position. From this better position, it's a lot easier then to actually wind strongly and load into this pelvis area here. You'll notice at the top that my spine angle is neutral or actually a little bit more leaning away from the target. From this position, it then becomes a lot easier to stay obviously behind the golf ball, but then unload the golf club and produce a much lower ball flight and a ball that will probably spin less against the winds. As opposed to a lot of golfers we see, when they come to us, we'll get into this sort of position at the top where this is very high, reverse spine angle, and then from here what they tend to do is they have to recorrect the position on the way down, and as they come into impact they tend to release this angle here, and that's what produces so much spin on the ball. And of course the harder you hit at it, the more it starts to spin. So go ahead, correct that whole process, start off with your address position, and then after that work on that backswing position at the top. Give that a try.